It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson. First up, we have the Barbarian from the United States of America. Roy Jones Jr. Many believe this man could be the future pound-for-pound king. 22-0 with 20 wins by knockout.
Oh, pure bad blood.
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America, wearing the black trunks with red trim, the Barbarian. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing the newly crowned champion, holding a record of 22 wins, no losses, 20 big wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the young, undefeated, and newly crowned IBF middleweight champion of the world, known as Captain Hook, introducing Roy Jones Jr.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Which fans are going to be happy? Which fans are going to be sad? I don't know, but it's the argument I love.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Again, downstairs. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into a arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about it.
A perfect counter lands. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Just misses with that jab. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Despite what the judge, Pensacola's finest is down. A big headshot and he goes down. We've got to see that again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that. Here we go. It's round two. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Both men step back for just a moment. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counterpunchers are the best.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? The straight right just misses. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little trick you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
What heart, what desire. What a very close round with 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges...
There's the bell for round 3. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. He just misses with that jab. They exchange punches. Should we be surprised if these two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness? Good counter punching. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Stamina is off the charts. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so like to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Beautiful counter punch. Just misses with the right uppercut. You'd like to see, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Where was the defense? Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. There's the bell for round 4. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Misses with that jab. Incredible work rate. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. They exchange punches. Why weren't they covering up? Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned? There's the bell to start round 5. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Time they throw a shot, they get countered. Not a lot of punch out, but thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's start the 6th. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Stamina is off the charts. Nice defense on that left uppercut. As we enter the final final frames of this bout, Johnny. What have we seen so far?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.